One of my biggest triggers for really heightened ED thought is anxiety and stress.
Come to grill, so I have googled in the past how many calories in it, and
this past week has been, I wanted to say, really good. I'm loving the new routine that I'm in now. Set menu, I have no control over it. It's okay to still struggle with things while going out. You still have the same struggles out that you do at home. I just got you in a clip. Hello everybody. I'm actually, oh my god, my lips are peeling. I'm actually out and about at the moment and I'm vlogging in public, which I don't think I've done yet, so I'm sort of nervous about it. But we're getting Mum's birthday present today, but Dad had a meeting first in the city, so Mum and I have come to get coffee, which we're sort of disappointed with. And Mum and I just had a lengthy discussion about how her chai, infused chai milk tastes like the Eka, which is a cattle, like the cattle section of the Eka with all the hay. So there we go. Mum got something to eat. I didn't because they didn't have anything I could have that really appealed to me. But I got a turmeric latte, which was average. It just wasn't hot enough and it's really cold today. So I'm gonna wrap up here and go down to the bookshop to kill some more time. And then we're going to Tiffany for Mummy. So in that last clip you would have just seen me putting oil on the pan, which was super scary for me. And basically last night we made like a fish curry, fish stew thing, and we had heaps left over. And so I said to Mum, I was like, oh, why don't we do like fish patties for dinner? I wanted to cook them because I mean I actually like legitimately want to cook them, but I want to control how they were cooked. And I thought it was best to do it on like the sandwich press. And then Mum was like, you can't do it on the sandwich press, they're too soft, they're gonna squish. And I'm like, okay, we'll cook them in the oven. And she goes, no, I think pan frying would be better. And immediately that's like scary alarms in my head, because pan frying means oil. And I haven't actually yet cooked with oil during recovery. Like my mum has when she's cooked dinner, which is most nights, but I've cooked a couple of times and it still really scares me. And I was like, okay, no, we'll air fry them. Air frying them will be better. And anyway, my mum pulled me up on it and was like, is this a fear thing? Is this why you're sort of getting all like uppity about how we're cooking it? And initially it crossed my mind to not be honest, but I decided to be honest and I was like, yes. And she goes, okay, what's the fear? What do we think about here? And I'm like, the oil. And she's like, okay, well then no, we're gonna pan fry them. That's how we're gonna do it. So this year I put the oil in the pan. I know to some people it might seem like a tiny thing, but for me that was a lot. Seeing it, worrying about it, sort of just doing the pour and just guesstimating. But I did it, and the patties are now in the oven finishing off because that was our plan anyway. They didn't really form that well. I think I probably should have put some sort of binding thing in there, but whatever. So big food fear tonight being ticked off. So a bit of drama. I had some protein bars in a bag out the back where I've sent my parents, and I forgot to put the gate back up when I left the room because it doesn't have a door on it. And Bo, my puppy dog, got in and ate some of the bar. It had chocolate in it and it had dates, and it was so naughty. He literally went into multiple bags to get to it. Like they weren't like, it wasn't like at the top of a bag, it was at the bottom of a bag, under another bag, I'm pretty sure. Like I bought some stuff over from home today. I freaked out and got really, really upset, just A, because I was frustrated at him, but also like it's scary when your dog eats something they're not supposed to eat. And anyway, so my mum and dad have decided to take him to pet emergency, which he has been to before. He eats everything, so he's like had to be made vomit a fair few times. a couple times with things from me. Like he ate my glasses once, which was really naughty. He's actually eaten 2 pairs of my glasses. Anyway, so I got really upset and anxious and they've just gone now. So dinner's sort of on pause. But one of my biggest triggers for really heightened ED thoughts and everything is anxiety and stress and stuff like that. So I feel super nauseous right now, super sick, stressed, overwhelmed. I like the thought of eating right now. It's just like, so anyway, we won't be having dinner for a while now because they've just gone, but I am going to finish prepping the dinner and then just try to calm down a bit. I might pop on some YouTube and just try to recenter myself, because inside right now I'm being like, okay, just don't have dinner tonight, or just have like a really small portion. You feel sick, but I know that's just anxiety and stress and the ED telling me that, but the feelings are induced by the anxiety and stress. And I need to push through that, because suffering from stress and anxiety is a big reason why my eating disorder took over. I've struggled with anxiety my whole life, and stress has been a constant, especially going to school, uni, work. Like I've always had a busy schedule and I find it very easy to just fall into that. So I need to fight through this, but it's gonna be at least probably 45 to an hour probably before they get back. So I have time to center myself and see how I go. Good morning. It is Sunday morning and I had a big sleep in this morning. I had my alarm set for 5:30, but I turned it off and I slept in until 7:30 because it was so nice and warm. So I'm gonna have a cup of tea now, have my breakfast. I've had to upload a video. My voice is very weak. So we just, are you zooming in?
No, I didn't know if I could hear you.
We've just come out for lunch after going visiting some family today. We've come to Grilled, which I've ordered what I usually always used to order. So I have Googled in the past how many calories are in it, and that's when I stopped eating Grilled. We also ordered some chips as well, and I got the normal bun. I didn't get the low carb or anything, but yeah, so I'm feeling very, very nervous for it now and a bit scared of it and everything, but we'll see how we go. Now Tuesday. I didn't film yesterday because it was my sister and mum's actual birthday, so we just sort of spent the day. I spent the day with my mum, and then my sister came over after work and we had some family time, in which it was like obviously my mum's sister's choice what we had for dinner. We actually had Grilled again, so I had Grilled 2 days in a row. I had a different burger this time. I had a bird and brie, but without the brie. And I added on a pickle, but it's like a chicken and like cranberry sauce, so obviously it normally has brie on it, burger. I had some chips as well. I didn't finish it, but there's something I was talking about with my dietitian, like exposure and everything. I was really scared, and also being like 2 days in a row, my brain was like, absolutely not. But I still did it, and yeah, it tasted really good. The Zen Hen and the bird and brie without the brie are my 2 favorite burgers from Grilled. And I had some sweet potato chips, and I had some Knorr chips as well with the sauce. And then I also had some of the brownie from the weekend. I still had a fair bit left, so I had a bit more of that, and I ate it was quite a big brownie, and I've cut it up into quarters, so I had the whole quarter. So yeah, it was really yummy. It was a bit rich. I think I said it like I wouldn't have it again, but yeah, I was able to have some dessert and celebrate while everybody else had some cake last night, so that was really, really nice. Anyway, I'm just about to take the dog for a walk. Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? Ah, yay! Nice, thank you. How cute he is. His little Mickey Mouse. Back from the walk now. I have no clue how long we were gone, which is sort of a sickness in itself, because in the past I would always like time my exercise and know exactly how long I was working out for, but today we just sort of did our walk however long it took. So anyway, it is 9:30 now, and my mom will be back shortly from Pilates, and then we'll have to go head off to the doctor's for my weekly appointment today. But I've got my snack here, so I thought while I have that I would just chat to you and talk about just an update. This past week has been, I would honestly say, really good, if I'm honest. After everything with the hospital and everything, I am just in such a better mindset about everything, and I feel like I'm getting into more of a schedule with eating. Snacks are still a challenge. I still have to stay very conscious of those because my disordered mind can be very harsh on snacks. And it hasn't been perfect. I haven't been having the 2 snacks a day like I agree with my dietitian. Some days I miss them, but I'm trying my best. But I'm loving the new routine that... Oh, someone messaged me. I'm loving the new routine that I'm in now. So, and just having like something set in stone has been setting my day off in the right way and making me feel more motivated. I've definitely been challenged a lot with foods this week, like with 2 grilled, and then I had the brownie on Saturday. Bought a piece of banana bread while I was out at the coast the other day just because it looked good, which like I never do. Normally I'm like, oh, it looks so good, and then never buy it. And then I ate that over a couple of days admittedly, but I still, just buying it in itself was a leap. And yeah, so I'm feeling a lot better. Obviously every day is different and there's still challenges. As always, I never want to paint this as the perfect life. I still get emotional and cry, and like my digestive system's still painful, and I still get indigestion. But I'm really trying to focus on the positives at this point, because I feel like if I keep focusing on those, they'll only get more and more, and the negatives will reduce naturally as my body sort of speeds back up again, but also the positives will drown them out. Hey there. It is actually the next day now, late in the afternoon. I didn't vlog anymore yesterday after the doctor's because, if I'm honest, I felt very defeated, and I sort of just felt really upset and just sort of wanted to chill out. So basically I went to the doctor's, and I've been in the best mindset that I have been in my whole recovery over this past week since coming out of hospital and everything. And my doctor was really impressed, and we're having a really great chat, and she's like, you probably only have to get like fortnightly blood tests now. And then she took my blood pressure and weighed me, and I was down again in my weight, which is really, really surprising. And my blood pressure was lower than it normally is. I normally have low blood pressure. It was lower than it normally is. I now have to take Hydrolite because she actually thinks the weight loss and the low blood pressure is due to dehydration. So I'm not taking Hydrolite. I'm trying to get some more electrolytes into me, and I should be drinking like 3 litres plus a day, she said. I was just literally defeated after all of that. And just sort of, even when you can be in the greatest mindset, it just sort of, yeah, you get knocked down quite easily. Anyway, I'm trying not to sit in that too much and just sort of keep moving on, keep doing my meals and everything like that. I'm seeing the dietitian tomorrow, so that should hopefully be productive. And then I'm starting back with my psychologist on Friday. I just had some problems getting appointments, so that's all good there. So I'm all ready for dinner now, as you can see. Got my outfit on, and I'm excited to go out with my family because I'm celebrating my mum and sister's birthday. Finally, we're able to go out to an actual restaurant, but I am nervous because it's a set menu. I have no control over it, and obviously I want to enjoy the night and everything. So there's still those eating disorder worries, although I'm feeling excited, I'm feeling anxious for it. Yeah, just got to go with the flow, and hopefully the food will be really nice and yummy, and it'll be a really nice night. I just thought I'd give you a quick update. So I actually filmed the food that we got. It was like a degustation dinner, and I did not eat much of it at all. A lot of the meat I didn't eat. It was really overwhelming, and during dinner I did get really overwhelmed. Just had to excuse myself and go to the bathroom, take some press and a reset, and then come back and re-engage. I found myself disengaging throughout dinner and those thoughts really filling my head, and I was trying to make active decisions to re-engage. But it was still a really lovely night to go out with the family, and I just want to remind you guys that it's okay to still struggle with things while going out. I know I do, obviously, and it's not going to be perfect just because it's an event and you're going out for it. Like, you still have the same struggles out that you do at home, especially when you're out, because you don't really know what's in your food, and it's all different sorts of food. Especially tonight, what I ate was totally not what I'd normally eat, and I gave most of my food away because I had really bad indigestion and was getting really overwhelmed. But I'm proud of myself. I attempted every single meal, and even though it was only a few bites of some, it was a challenge in itself to go out for dinner. So to be able to get through it and only have one little mini panic right in the middle where I had to go away, but be able to get through it mentally at the table is something that I just want to let you guys know about, and that every day is a step in the right direction. It had moments of irritability and overwhelm and everything at the table. I still had moments of joy, and the food was lovely, and it was a nice experience. Anyway, I'm definitely going to wrap up this vlog now, so thank you so much again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.